YouTube is fucking trolling me. But yeah, let me just turn off the music for an instance, just so we can. YouTube is fucking trolling me. But yeah, let me just turn off the music. Okay, so before we start, as always, I want to thank all my patrons for the amazing support. They are the ones that are supporting all the content that you are seeing here on YouTube. So without their support, I wouldn't be making anything here in YouTube because I can't take YouTube anymore for you guys. Yeah, that said, today we are going to make some stuff for GD Quest. We are making an awesome project there. We are making the secrets of each node, each Godot node. So we are making some use cases that are common for many games, and we are exploring them and explaining how you can use each node for each particular use case and how you can combine them to make ever complex systems. And today I will be making some prototypes for some demos actually for kinematic body, which is the one I'm responsible for. And yeah, that's about it. Probably I'll be working on that the whole day with some pauses for, of course, lunch and some snack pause as well. But that said, let's see how stuff is. So I'm going to play some music here, and I need your guys' help to know if sounds okay, if image is also okay. So comment in the chat if everything is okay, and please leave leave the like, because yeah, I had some issues with YouTube trying to set up the live stream for the first time. So YouTube just thought that it should ignore all my settings and use the previous one I was using back when I was developing Moon Teaser for some reason. Yeah, I'm not with my glasses because I broke them last week, and I broke my second glasses as well, and I'm in this process of making a new one. Something interesting though is that for the first time, my how it's called in English, my degree, I don't know if this is how it's called, the degree of my glasses decreased. So yeah, thanks pandemics for making my eyes healthier. Yeah, so without further ado, I think that we spent some intro time already. Let's get started. Just close this. Oh yeah, the guys in Discord, in my Discord server, we can join the chat channel if you want to chat and participate in the live stream as well. If you're not in Discord, the link is in the description. So if you want to join the live stream with your voice, you can join in the link in the description. Just hang out to the server and go to the voice chat. That said, let's get started. Just close some personal stuff. Change to this screen. Let me just make sure that I'm actually live stream. Yeah. Okay. No, not good at engine. I'm gonna make some. I think I'm going to use the chat through my phone, just so I don't have to switch screens. Oh, I think that YouTube Studio is the one that shows the chat better. I'm not gonna use it though. Mouse 14. What's up? What's up, man? Doing good. How about you? Alright, do you guys use any Git interface? I just can't I just can't handle Git without interfaces. So I use this one, which actually doesn't have an official release for Linux, but yeah, there is an unofficial one that is decently enough. I don't know why they didn't make it official yet. No distinctions, that one. Not gonna spoil you guys, just gonna work with my own stuff. So everybody's set. This is the one I made yesterday. Seems like Nathan changed the oh yeah, I have to change how this works. It looks like we have another way to display text. Fine. Let's see. They don't say that we had something like some way to display text. Let me see which one I will work today. Down movement, no. I think that I would need to work on this one. It seems like one that would be quite interesting to work on Moon, to showcase radial movement. Yeah, I can't see any text here. Nathan also mentioned that he made some changes to how these this branch. Okay, the branch was okay, so it's already updated. Let me update from main. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we are up to date already. Let's get back to work. Save, let me create a new one. Name it radial movement. I'm going to start with a static body. That's going to be the moon. this, and I'm going to take the chest. Okay, so screens. I'm gonna create a new one here. New folder, radio, and new folder, site, and I'm going to copy the side scroll character. Side scroll, yeah, these ones. Duplicate this, player, radio, duplicate, duplicate this one as well. Move this to here, save this scene there as well. So what I'm going to do, the thing here is to always move the character towards the center. And allow it to move around this shape. So for that I'm going to make this visible. Okay, so these are the things that we are going to turn into variables, because these are going to change as the character moves around perform its radial movement. Usually this is constants, but we need to change those to variables so we can adapt the character as it moves. I think I can use that this way. I'm gonna make one from scratch. Oh, these new guidelines which I found out there. Plus the snap vector. Oh yeah, but I think that I can use snap vector and not use snap direction and vector length. Actually, the vector length I can use, but floor normal will have to become a variable. Yeah. So first thing that we are going to do is to apply gravity. But the thing here that we are going to need something like a gravity direction to always pull the character towards the center of the moon. So this should be vector gravity direction and gravity strength. Gonna change this. I don't even know if we actually need to snap it. Don't know how much complexity this will add. So just to keep it as simple as possible, I'm going to take rid of any snap function, anything related to snap and slope handling. Won't work with that. Instead, let's stick to the basics. Okay, it's not falling. Yay. Oh, okay, so move and slide, right? Okay, yeah. So the next thing that we need to do is to always store the normal of the collision, so we can rotate everything that we are going to do regarding movement. So for instance, jump and also walk will have to be rotated by the normal or the floor normal. This is not what we should be looking for, floor normal. We should be looking for the direction to the, not the normal itself, but the collision direction. Do we have access to that? Velocity. So I think that with the collider itself, we're going to be able to access the direction to the thing. So var so we're going to move downwards as soon as we get like we are colliding with something, so our collider is equal to get collider get slide collision, which can be 0. Get slide collision dot collider. Yeah. So up direction. I'm going to change that to up direction. And up direction. offscreen. So the gravity direction, we are going to change in that. I think that we should store this collider, because sometimes we have something to work with. And on every tick we should change the gravity direction. This means that the collider is not null, right? So we have a reference to a collider. Let me see the chat. Your cam is way off file system. It's on top of file system. Yeah, you guys shouldn't be aware of file system. Howdy, hi Leofix, how are you doing, man? Puxando Cangão, eu não sabia que você era brasileiro, mas é bom ver que alguém da comunidade lusófono contribui para o conhecimento da Godot. É isso, cara, a comunidade brasileira é gigante de Godot. Music is much louder than you. Thank you for the feedback. Let me decrease the music. Hope this fixed the issue. Thanks for the feedback. Hey Pig, I'm feeling better. Yeah, I'm feeling way better. Got recovered from my a flu that I got last week, but yeah, feeling way better now. Thanks for asking. How about you? How are you doing? So if we have a collider, we should change the gravity direction. I'm just yeah. So from this point I can see if this is an equal sign or a minus sign. So yes, seems like an equal sign, so okay. Gravity direction will be the direction from south, global direction, global position, the direction to collider, global position. So let's test this, if this works. Okay, we can see that character is sliding, so I don't know if we should keep it that way or... But the thing that I want to test out is if I move it like here. Yeah, so yeah, I think that it will be better if I use just move and collide, because the slide is not going to be Unless, let me see, move and slide. Stop on slope, phones, max slides. Can use max slides like 0. So let's see if this works. No, I think that max slides should be 1, but yeah. Let's see some constants here. Const max slides. It's gonna be 1. Is the music volume okay now? Can you guys tell me? Or should I decrease it a little more? Mark Gerald, hi. Hi, how are you doing? So, this should be up direction. Stop on slope. True. Max slides. Let's see if this fixes the. Oh. Should bring it back here. Okay, seems like it's working. So let's see if I. No, it's still sliding. So I think I will use. How did I made it on Moon Teaser? I can't remember. Source. I think that I used move and collide instead. Move and slide with snap. Okay. Velocity snap vector with snap. Interesting. So yeah, we are going to have a snap vector. So let's see how we are going to make that. And down here probably. What direction? I'm gonna turn this into snap length, and down here, okay, snap vector, up direction, max lights, and this should do the trick. So, direction. Gravity direction. Yeah, so basically the snap vector will take the gravity direction. Direction times the snap length. There's no reason why it shouldn't be that way. So let's see. Oh, it's still sliding. Why it's not sliding on Moon Teaser? Oh, okay, so we don't need to access collider. This can cause some issues. Collider, yeah. So as we have the up direction, the gravity direction can be actually calculated reflecting the collision normal. So up direction, collision normal to up direction rotated by okay, so this should actually do the trick. And at this point we can also rotate the character. Need to offset it by yay! That's the reason why we can use slides. Dang. But without sliding, the character doesn't actually move. Man, how does it work on Moon Teaser, for fuck's sake? Let me see the... It's better now? Okay. This is God. Salve Pig Dev, salve salve God. Como é que você tá? Quais são os planos para esse ano, para a humanidade? Something I'm trying to understand is why, guys, because here on Moon Chaser, let's play the game. So I can, the character doesn't slide as the current one is sliding. For fuck's sake. It doesn't matter where I stop. So for instance, let me stop here. See, the character isn't sliding. So I don't know why this one here is sliding that much. Shouldn't be that way. Well, in any case, I think that it would be better if I just use the move and collide. Move and collide instead. This one, I think it needs returns a collision, right? Moving collide returns a kinematic collision. Okay, so okay, let's see. Okay, so but it still looks like it is sliding, but now we need to rotate it. So actually we should store that in the collision. So the gravity direction, let's start with the gravity direction. Gravity direction will be the collision rotated by that. And let's see if that works. So if I move this character here, yeah, it's still sliding. Oh, I think that I think that I know why it's sliding. Formats angle. But on teaser I don't use this. True. What is snap vector up direction? True. 1. I'm gonna keep it that way. Oh. So when we finish the actual movement, when we can walk, yeah, it's not sliding. So when we start the movement, when we start walking, I think that this will actually change. So the way that we are going to apply the movement for the horizontal movement of the character, we're going to check if input is action just pressed move right first, and we are going to change the velocity. I think to be, we are going to take the, what is it? The character rotation actually. Vector 2 dot right dot rotated by rotation times speed. I don't actually know if this will work. Yeah, seems like it's working. Yay! Is action pressed actually? Yay! Then we can do same thing for right and left. So here we should apply an impulse actually. Up direction. Oops. Okay, we should actually snap vector equal to vector 2.0. This will prevent it from snapping. Yeah. Now, yeah. Oops. Mistakes were made. I'm not too fond of this, of the way that this is applying. It looks like the snapping isn't. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm resetting it here, but snap vector. It should be resetting here. Everything is a bit weird when we talk about radio movements. Let's see the chat. Twitch stream. Yeah, I do have a Twitch stream, but I don't know. I don't like to stream on Twitch for some reason. I'm not too fond of Twitch. So something is happening here that's preventing the character from actually start moving. I think that I should calculate the everything in the velocity as normal, and after all the calculations, I turn it towards the radial movement. I think that this is what I'm going to do. So let's take rid of everything here. Velocity y plus equal to gravity direction. This is gravity strength. Now this is okay. Okay, so I'm just going to use that. And before we actually apply the movement, we are going to pick the velocity and rotate it by any of the. So I think that we don't need the gravity direction, and rotate it by the radial movement, the angle of the radial movement. So let's see how this works with a side screw character. I'm gonna copy and paste that there. And yeah, here is where the actual movement is applied. Open slide, velocity, snap vector, floor normal, stop on floor, nicely. So this is what we going to turn into a variable for normal. Because this is going to change as we collide with something. And here is where the rotation will happen. So floor normal will become the normal collision dot normal. And the snap vector will be the floor normal rotated by 180 degrees times length, snap vector length. Yeah, I think that snap direction will have to be turned into a variable as well. Okay. And then the velocity will rotate by the snap direction, I guess. So velocity is equal to velocity dot rotated by snap vector dot angle, and the character will also rotate, so okay. I have a small issue here, guys. Let me comment there. Okay, and rotate it. So it's minus. I think that the main issue is that we are assigning that. Why is it? Just wish to know. Yeah, so for instance, here on Moon Chaser, this is why the character isn't sliding, because we don't assign the velocity. It just moves. It doesn't actually try to solve anything. velocity rotated. Shouldn't be velocity. Where do we change the velocity again? Because the main issue is that for this slide to happen, is that we are taking the reminder of this movement and reassigning it to the slide control player radio. Oh, and we should always this is something that I have on teaser as well, to tell if the character is actually falling. You should check for the dot product. Yeah, something like this. As for the horizontal direction, yeah, I tried to solve this exact problem with an implementation that I presented to Nathan Monday. Let me show you what this actually does. It looks like, so I'm pressing right and left, and as you can see, the character is not moving. This is an issue, which on my implementation we didn't have this issue. Because if players are pressing move inputs, the character should move independent of the direction, independently of if the sum of the pressing of the strength of these actions, the sum of the strength is 0. This shouldn't prevent the player from moving. This is an issue, platform controller issue. So on my implementation, regardless of if the sum of these actions nullify themselves, the character will always take one direction to move. So if we are pressing move left, we are still pressing to move left, and we press right, the character will start to move to the right. Because this is what you expect that will happen. You don't expect that if you are pressing both movement directions, the character won't move, because you are pressing something. But I won't discuss that. I will present that to Nathan later. A Puccinella, salve, salve. Como é que você tá? A Infinite Loading High, só tem BR? Não, acho que tem alguns americanos também. Now, the thing that I'm not understanding is why this character is still sliding. Why is it still sliding if I'm not telling it that? Let me just shut that. So I think that this line is actually wrong. Why is it not working anymore? Not, I'm actually not understanding why this is not working. Snap vector dot angle. I think that it will be simpler if I just access the collider and set the gravity direction towards it. Speed, or well, I'm spending 1 hour on that demo already, so I'm leave that to later and move to the next one because I must finish all these today. So I'm going to work on the stomp one because we already have basically the basic thing here, basic setup here. So save scene as create. So the idea here is that we should have like an enemy or something like that. I don't know if we have something on that regard. Yeah, we do have. Okay, not that. Side scroll, tile set, side scroll. Let's see. Clear. Okay, I'm going to make a quick enemy here. Well, we can basically copy everything from here to here to the enemy and just take rid of the jump strength and the movement itself. But the horizontal movement of the enemy will be calculated based on how, based on the wall collisions, right? So instead of being that, it's equal to vector 2.left by default, and horizontal movement will change based. Direction times speed. Okay, that's fine. It's jumping, we don't need that. It's jump cancelled. Just need that. And the horizontal direction will change based on if get slide if is on wall, get slide collision 0 dot direction normal dot x. Yeah, that's it basically. Let's see if the enemy moves. Oh God. So why is it changing again back to the Okay, finally. Let's change that to 300. And yeah, here on the player side scroll, I think that I will just copy. What is it? Player side scroll, no. On kinematic body. Side scroll, yeah, this one. Oh, what is it? Okay, these duplicate and stomp. Here. So this one should use the stomp. Que é, cachorro? Tá doido. Okay, let's deal with the actual stomp. Okay, if we are on floor, meaning that we reach something from that direction, we are going to check collider. We are going to check if the collider is in group enemy. If so, we kill it and we can apply a jump or something like that, or something like a bump. Okay, so we can apply something like a bump right. Where is the jump strength? Okay, player stomp. Should be less than the jump itself. can actually apply an impulse, taking the collision just make so that if the character is round and we boop, like that, we are going to bump in that way instead. Let's see if that works. I'm going to change that to a round shape. Oops. Okay, so instead of looking for the floor here, it's getting weirder and weirder as I try to fix it. So let's keep it that way. Yeah. Will this work with a round shape? I don't know. Yeah, it works. So yeah, okay. Okay, so let's add the instructions here. Kinematic bodies allow us to access collision data such as the normal and collider. For instance, to create a stomp mechanic, we can check for the collider group if it's the enemy's group, we stomp it. Okay, so let's create the oh yeah, I need a I'm going to talk to Nathan that I need an asset for this enemy. Damn, I'm not I can't look. I can't see anything without my glasses. So actually, just so we have something here. Okay. Vai respondendo ele. Ah, só tem bem. Pera aí, deixa eu ver o chat aqui. Salve presunto. E aí, Levi, de boa? Fazendo o que de bom? Tô fazendo uns protótipos aqui, cara. Uns clientes, uns protótipos chato. Pode responder. Pode responder em inglês. Não tem problema não, respondo em português mesmo. What's the palette that we are using? Oh, Pier 36. That one. Oh, we do have it here already. Nice. Awesome. So I'm going to duplicate that. Actually, this one should be scaled up just a little bit. And this one should be like that. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the stomp prototype is ready. Let's create the screen. Kinetic body. And if I'm not mistaken, all I have to do... Oh, stomp. Okay, so all I have to do is to duplicate that, change the name to stomp, text rect UI, stomp, and point it to the scene. Okay, we do have a text here. So I'm going to take it from here. Take rid of this animation player and this canvas layer and drop this here. And this new package show in file system. No, stomp. This is the one. Okay. And let me also fix this. Showing file system, set screw movement. Take rid of that as well. Alright. So let's see if this worked. Kinetic body. Yeah, but the text doesn't display actually on the... Okay. No, this one is the stomp. Damn, I can't understand anything about this. Physics. Yeah, this should be the one that should be displaying here. Yeah, I'm going to talk to Nathan to fix the. Nathan made another implementation that adds regressions to what I did yesterday, Monday. I hate when that happens. At least let's fix that. Cancel. Where is this? Is jump cancelled? Input this action and not is on floor. It's not that. And velocity dot y is greater than 0. So this should prevent the player from okay, so copy that, replace that on every fucking file, replace hiding files, replace, okay, only 2, so replace with that, replace all. God damn it. Replace. God damn it. What's the other one? Cancel, yeah. Okay. So it's only these 2. Yeah, so the reason for that is that without these, the character can be like falling, and you can keep releasing the button and the character will basically float. And this is not what we want. The thing with cancel the jump is just if the character is is actually smaller than 0, not greater. Wait. Velocity. Wait, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this should fix the issue. Let me just change the stomp character. These to actually match the collision shape. Okay. So let's move to the next one. Moving platform. This one will be actually cool to add. Think that I can stomp. So the thing with let me take rid of that. We are going to create some platforms here. The thing with moving platforms is that people try often to use some implementations like physics implementations, but you don't need that if you are actually using kinematic bodies and animations. Let me show you what I mean. So let's start with the kinematic body. Moving platform. And this doesn't require any code basically. So we have a moving platform here. Let's add a polygon shape to it, just to... No, actually a collision shape should do the trick. Damn, I can't see these handles. And I think that I'm going to make it a one-way collision. And let's add a sprite to it using... what is it? I think that I can add a tile map to that. Instead of a sprite. Because we have some auto tilings, so strange. Oh, okay, yeah. So the reason for that is that I'm okay, so we have our platform here, and the only thing that we need to do in order to make it a moving platform is to toggle on the motion to sync to physics, and then we can add an animation player that should also have its playback. Instead of process mode idle, we should use the process mode physics. And with that, we can do something like can the character reach that? I don't know. Let's make it vertical, and then we can add a horizontal one here. So this one is going to be vertical. Make it like that. Animation move. So transform. And then going to move like that. Too fast. Yeah, so this is going to be on layer 1, but it's not going to mask any layer, just so we don't have any issues with collisions here. So with that, this should work. Yay! Let's make a horizontal one. Não comece, não late aqui. Benny, fica quieto. 1 second, guys. So for the horizontal one, we can basically just change this animation. Let's delete that. Move. New. Move. Let's make it 4 seconds as well. So this one is going to start here. And transform and go here and then back. And with that, oh, the only thing that you should be aware when you are talking about like anything that uses kinematic bodies and this kind of movement, like using animations, is that your character should have move and slide with snaps implemented, because this is how it is going to be always snapped to the body that is moving. Okay. I can't believe that I did that. I think that I overrode the stomp mechanic. Why did I? Okay. Yeah. Let me save that as create moving platforms. Moving platforms. Can't believe that. Okay, let's take rid of that and add a small bumpable area right here. With an enemy. Oh god. Kinematic body. Enemy. Collision. I think I'm going to use a polygon just for the sake of reusing the no, I think this shows more, right? So this is the outline, and then we can have the fill. Okay. So back to the moving platforms. Now we have vertical ones and horizontal one. Oh, oh, shit. What's happening? Why the character is not snapping to? Why the character is not snapping, guys? Motions into physics, collision layer mask. Let's see if that actually change anything. Let me open one of my experiments to see. Tá bem escorregadia a plataforma. Boa, legal compartilhar com a gente esse projeto. Interesting, so you don't need to string and code, just animation play. Yeah. When we are talking about kinematic bodies, you can animate them, and the physics engine will calculate the emotion and everything that it should to actually make it work. So I have one experiment that already has moving platforms. So in that one you can see that we also have like, but here you can see that the character is actually following the platform. So the thing that makes me wonder why move. So here the movement is way simpler. I don't know if this will make any difference, but let's try with one-way collision turned off. Whoa! This is the horizontal one. Okay. No. So this is why I don't like to work on collaborative projects, because I never know when. So this is what I'm going to do. Guys, things should be way simpler. The direction. So let me see if I just update the velocity when this actually happens. Fuck's sake, Nathan. I'm going to So I think that this is the main issue. And here I'm going to use if input.is action just pressed right. We're going to change the velocity dot x to be speed. If input dot is action just pressed move left, we're going to change the velocity to be minus speed. And if both are released, so if input that is action pressed move left, and it's not actually. So these are the only times when we actually change the horizontal velocity. The horizontal velocity. Let me see something. I'm going to take that times speed. Oh, maybe that's the thing. Stop on slope. Let's play with that. Direction. Why is that happening? No, there's really something going on here. Collision motion. Collision. Oh. add this like environment or something. Render no physics walls environment. So mask environment and like that. Collision layer environment. Here on my implementation, nothing of that happens. Oh, yeah, I think we have a regression on Godot 3.1. Let me see the chat. Sabemos que a plataforma te ensina. Hi there. Como está indo, cara, que a galera BR? Cara, eu acho que a maioria do pessoal daqui é BR. Acho que quem tá aqui agora deve ser BR. Plataforma te ensina TIC. Mas eu não sei, Galo. Provavelmente sim. Cara, deixa eu ver se eu copiar e colar esse script direto lá. Véi, meu Deus, véi. Tenho certeza que isso aqui é por causa de... Pior que não é, porque aqui agora também ficou bugado. Esse protótipo aqui ele não tava bugado antes. Que bizarro, velho. Bom, provavelmente deve ser porque eles colocaram agora. Isso daqui. Não lembro de ter. Ah tá, isso aqui. Collision margin. Cara, eu odeio quando resolvem uma coisa pra cagar todo o resto do negócio. Porque pelo que eu lembro tinha um erro que acontecia quando você não tava usando... Você tava usando, tipo, por exemplo, nesse personagem aqui, se eu usasse isso, ele dava uns erros loucos na hora de tentar fazer essa colisão aqui. Aí, tá vendo? E não arrumaram ainda. Porra, não arrumaram. Ah, velho, pessoal. Será que eu tô usando a versão certa, cara? Não é possível. 3.3 estável. É, realmente tem um monte de regressão. Deixa eu até ver se eles fecharam o issue. Para eu poder reabrir. Squash. Janeiro, caralho. Oh, eu devia ter testado isso, cara. Peraí, mas esse daqui ele veio pra 3.3? Cara, que ai, como eu odeio quando isso acontece, velho. Tipo assim, tu tá fazendo um negócio confiando que tu tá fazendo o negócio certo, porque, tipo, você fez ele uma vez e ele tava funcionando certo daquela vez, então presume-se que no futuro não vai ter regressões, né? Você fez progresso, teoricamente você não regride depois desse progresso. Aí a pessoa acha que arruma alguma coisa, caga o negócio e faz piorar ainda do que tava antes, e não arruma, na verdade, o negócio. Porque antes não tinha isso daqui, ó. Isso nunca aconteceu antes. O que isso deveria ser? Sei lá, que porra é essa? Só sei que ele não arruma nada. E é isso. Ah, se bem que essa daqui... Ah, se bem que elas não estavam em One Way Collision. Vamos ver agora. Ah, tá. Tá, beleza. Tá, beleza. Deixa eu desfazer esse comentário lá. Ah, provavelmente isso aqui tá acontecendo por causa desse tile map. Ele não devia estar em nenhum layer. Porque senão tá tendo duas colisões. Acho que era isso. Mas agora isso daqui... Ainda não tá puxando, cara. Deixa eu tirar esses tile maps daqui. Ver se consigo fazer com sprites. Pera aí. Fiz um shape. Ah, pronto. Arrumado. Agora sim. Então, a gente já sabe que stop on slope tem que estar falso. Pronto. Bom, com isso eu vou dar um tempo aqui, eu devo voltar depois do almoço. Eu vou almoçar e aí eu volto pra mais uma sessão de streaming. E eu vou fazer esse daqui provavelmente. Esse daqui eu acho que dá pra fazer agora. Bom, deixa eu ver. Vou salvar isso aqui. Save as. Create folder. Cara, esse tile set ficou meio esquisito. Depois eu vou ver com o Nathan da gente configurar ele melhor. Não tô enxergando nada, véi. Meu Deus. Preciso dos meus óculos urgentemente. Ah, sim, isso daqui não pode ser um static body, isso aqui tem que ser um kinematic body. Mm. Some remindings of Yu-Gi-Oh! Muito bom. This is the best approach to moving platform, or is just a simple one? I think it's the best one because it's the simpler one. It has few gaps for, like, it has little space for errors, you know. So if you try to make a custom implementation, I don't think that it will be as good as the built-in one, which is this one that I showed you. Guess we can make it bigger. Okay, so in this one we actually can make the whole movement because it should slide. Let me save that one. Bridge, opening bridges. And here we can actually make it stop on slopes. True. Yeah, so slope max angle. I think that I'm going to keep it in 45. Is it into physics collision? Okay. Yeah. Let me just see if I can. Why is it? Why does it try to? Whoop. Okay. Oi. Daqui a pouco eu vou. This is something that I'm not getting. Why the character is being able to like slide through? Yeah, this shouldn't be happening. Maybe stop and slope false. No. I'm pretty sure this has to be with something related to slopes, but I don't know exactly what. What's the last infinite inertia? False. Let's make this false. No. Very strange this. I'm going to fix it later. So I have to lunch now. Probably will go back to that late today after the lunch, and I hope to see you guys there, probably in about 1 hour and a half. See you guys later today, soon.